Hello students, the purpose of this screencast video is to show you how to use the databases that all the junior highs and high schools in the district have. We're going to use student resources and context to do our searching for this screencast, but all the Gale databases and ebooks have the same features. So if you're using biography in context, opposing viewpoints in context, science in context, or if you're using the Gale Virtual Reference Library to find e-reference books, all of those things are going to have these same features that this screencast will look at. All right, so let's get started. Let's say we are searching on the American Revolution. We type in our search terms, and then over here on the right-hand side, under the words on this page, you see a list of different types of sources. Okay, so for example, reference sources. There are 128 reference sources about the American Revolution in the database. There are 106 primary sources about the American Revolution, 229 magazines, etc. So to get the full list of any of these types of resources, you just click through. Let's imagine we're just starting our research. So we're going to choose probably featured content or reference to get an overview of our topic. So I'm going to click reference, and then I'm going to click reference one more time. And then I get a list of reference sources about the American Revolution. One of the things you'll notice probably pretty much right away are these shapes. So the green circle means that these articles are pretty basic, pretty easy reading level. The yellow square means they are an intermediate reading level, so junior high, high school reading level. And then the red triangles, as you can probably guess, are an advanced reading level. So these are really upper high school into college reading level materials. All right, we're going to click through to a source. So I'm going to pick American Revolution from the Encyclopedia of U.S. History. So I click it, and then I have all my content here. So I can read, and the pictures are there. And over on the right-hand side, I have a tools menu. And in this tools menu, I have lots of really fantastic tools. The first one is citation tools. When I click citation tools, I get the MLA citation for this source that I would need for a works cited page. So all I would need to do is copy and paste that onto a works cited page. I also can email articles to myself, I can print articles, I can translate articles into other languages. One of my favorite new things that I can do, the Gale databases are now interfaced with Google Drive. So if you look up at the top, you see the word sign in with Google here. If I click sign in with Google, and I enter my email, you see that now it says signed in Sherry. So I'm now signed into my Google account. And now back in the tools menu, I can click download, and it saves the article to my Google Drive. Now there are all kinds of really great advantages to this, including that now in my drive, I have this article and I can go in and I can highlight things, I can make notes on things. So in my drive, you see I have an orange folder, Student Resources and Context, and it automatically put it there for me, nice and organized. And when I click through, here's my article about the American Revolution. So I can open that article. Google usually gives you a little table of contents over here, so maybe you can click directly to what you need, but I can highlight, I can make notes, and at the very end of the article, I will still have my source citation, my MLA citation right here. Okay, so being able to interface with Google is a really terrific new feature of our databases. And again, that's sign in with Google up here and then download. You could collect many different articles and they will all get put into that same folder. So if I go back and I want to see all the different sources that I have, I've got what I need with that one. Let's say I need another source. I'm specifically now looking for the Battle of Quebec. Maybe I want that one, so I click through to that, and if I download again, it's going to go in that same folder that it just put my previous article about the American Revolution in. So I can go back and I can see all these different reference sources. If I feel like I've got an overview and now I want something more specific, I can come over to the right-hand side. I can search within my results for a more specific topic under the American Revolution. And get more specific information for my research there. Okay, so this screencast just gives you an overview of some of the things that you can do in the Gale databases. And if you have questions, please talk to your librarian. Thanks so much.